What's up? It's your boy Money Mark coming at you guys with another edition of the Drop Alert Podcast. TDA. I think TDA, TDP. Let me know in the comment box which one you guys like better. Do you like TDA better or do you like TDP? You know, whatever we're gonna short. But obviously that's short for the Drop Alert Podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Money Mark. I probably just already said that already, repeating myself. And we're here, guys. We're here. Today we're going to switch things up a little bit. I know I have been a little self-conscious because I have been coming at you guys with nothing but Nike. But we're going to change that. Today we're going to change it. Today we're going to talk about a Yeezy. You ain't got no Yeezy. Yeah, we got Yeezy. We got some Yeezy for you. We got some, a little bit, just a little splash of Yeezy for you. So guys, Yeezy, the Yeezy brand over at Adidas has done great things essentially. We have now a whole catalog of releases that all have their own individual life. They all have their own individual character to them. They all have their own individual style to them. And I think it's safe to say that the Yeezy brand essentially has kind of cemented itself. The Yeezy brand is probably not going to disappear it's probably going to live on past Kanye's lifetime, which is honestly a great thing, especially if you are a shoemaker, essentially. As a person who dabbled in customization and really wanted to get into cutting sew options or aspect of it, still, you know, the baby kind of ruined that, but that was always an aspiration of mine, to possibly one day be a shoe surgeon or to do something else, whatever the case may be. So seeing someone establish their brand beyond their lifetime is an amazing thing. And Kanye has definitely done that. One of the things we've started to see is that we're starting to see variations from the different Yeezy release. One of the variations we're starting to see is in the 700 series, which is the V3. Now, when you look at the V3 series, we've gotten a cluster of different colorways. The shoe itself is a very futuristic looking shoe. Like it looks like the shoe that a sneaker that an alien would wear. I mean, far out, just like into the future, Back to the Future vibes that those shoes are giving us. But one of the things that I kind of like about the shoe, in my personal feeling, is the fact that these shoes essentially have such, and I say such, a very specific uniqueness to them. That's one of the things that we can always get and we can always be appreciative of the Yeezy brand, is to have uniqueness. One of my favorite ones out of the V3 series that I've recently seen is the Safflower, because it does have a glow-in-the-dark element to it, which I honestly think is super dope. And in the way it glows differently. It doesn't have like that normal green, but it kind of has like almost like a highlighter green. Like it has just a weird, like almost like a ghostly kind of feel to it. It looks spooky, and spooky shoes are always super dope. Well, keeping the tradition of unique colorways, of uniqueness itself, we have a new iteration from that V3 series. We have the Yeezy 700 V3 Fade Carbons. The 700 V3 Fade Carbons. Now, when looking at these things, these are pretty reminiscent of course, the Copper Fades that dropped, I believe, I'm not sure when, I think these dropped either earlier this year or last year. Now, very similar in a sense, but it's more so like the Copper Fades. If you take a look at the Copper Fades kind of go from a dark copper from the toe box and fades all the way to kind of like a light copper in the back of the shoe itself. These, however, have more so of a dark, well, honestly, it's kind of the same thing in and of itself, but because of the fact that the colorway is more so a purple, kind of more so like a purple, you kind of have this nice gradient that it just casts over the whole shoe. So just looking at the shoe, looking at it from the toe box, of course, the toe box, we have that standard, more so gray, almost looks like a suede on that toe box itself. Of course, the bottom sole is a predominantly kind of grayish white that kind of goes up into where the gradient kind of ends on the bottom sole, because at the bottom, the gradients on these shoes essentially kind of go especially on the fades, kind of go all the way to the back tab and kind of spills into the sole of the shoe itself, which looks super dope now. Come cleanup time, it may not be, it may be a little chippy, but I mean, it really just depends. I actually never got my hands on any of the V3s, so I can't really speak to how it looks. I'm pretty sure by now the copper fades have someone has them and has some wear and tear on those shoes as well. Well, like I mentioned before, this is a purple gradient, so it goes kind of to like a deep purple, and it kind of fades almost into almost like a pink in and of itself. It kind of just transitions into like almost like a pink. And you know, the gradients of purple kind of meshes into almost that red, and it can kind of give you, so it kind of gives you that grape flavor all the way to like almost like it's like a sorbet. That's why I like to look at it when I see like a sorbet vibes. The tongue itself is black. We have black shoelaces. The sock liner is also black as well. Primarily the focus of the shoe, of course, is the outside of the shoe itself, that gradient on there. I honestly think these are super dope. I definitely want to get my hands on them bad boys right there. Super clean. These are set to drop May 21st. So in a couple of weeks, so get your money together. We're looking at a price point of $200. That's $200. And yeah, man, I mean, I think that the original 700s, like I like those, and I'm predominantly more of a fan of the Wave Racer, in my personal opinion. I think that's the hardest one, but I like the fact that the V3s are giving like a different, I like the 700 series in general. And I think the V3 series gives it just it's giving us some avenues to have some really dope colorways. And I like the fact how futuristic it looks. I like the fact that it's a different looking shoe. I think these shoes are definitely gonna stand out. The fake carbons are definitely gonna stand out. I definitely think these are gonna get snatched up real quick, so definitely be on your P's and Q's. And yeah, man, that's it, man. May 21st, man, 2022. $200 price point. Get it together. This is your boy Money Mark signing off from the TDA or TDP, the Drop Alert Podcast. Peace.